Hey guys, this is another video for the league. I want to make super quick. This really isn't the tidiest lap, but it was my fastest lap, and there was some really good, some good stuff to see in it. So I just went ahead and recorded this one, and I'll give it a little walkthrough. I'll just go ahead and fast forward to the front straight. So we start by coming down this front straight, second gear, and you almost run out of gear, but right when you're about to run out of gear, you're going to see this dotted shadow line right here. It kind of lines up with this pole, so you can also use this pole if you're right behind somebody and you can't see the pavement. Maybe use this pole over here. Try to slow this down a little bit so we can talk about what's going on. So as I come in here, you can see the pole, you can see the dotted line right here, and you'll see me get off throttle on the brakes. A little bit of overlap there, I need to fix that. So I essentially trail brake all the way down to the apex. So I'm still on the brakes a little bit, and there's like a groove right here that you really want to get your right tires in and get on this curve. And right around where I hit the curb right here at the apex, see I'm back, a little maintenance throttle just to settle the truck, and I just start feeding it in. So now I'm feeding throttle in, kind of try to track out way out here, and I mean use every bit of the track that you can. Let's go to chopper view. So you can see I'm way out there, use all that track. Just come back. Now here, again, this one's kind of a tough to get this spot because I'm trying to get over here as far as I can, and I'm gonna lift and maybe trail brake just slightly for turn in. This is a completely blind turn in. And it's somewhere between these two poles. So basically when that pole goes out of sight, that's when I lift and start, turning in. So here I am, a little bit of trail brake, and I'll show you right here what I'm aiming for. So you start turning in, and you want to be, kind of seeing this. You want to go over this dark mark, and there's a little cutout you're fixing to see in the grass. That's really your first apex. So that right there, you want to just skip across that right there and stay super tight on this turn. You don't want to be out here because it's off camber and it's just terrible. So down here is my second apex, is about right here, and I typically would like to open up the wheel and put my right side tires on the rumble strip up here, because this is where my eyes are right here. I'm looking at this. Unfortunately, I lose it a little bit coming around here, so I get loose and I just kind of walk the truck around, kind of counter steer. So here, nice brake marker right there. I get over as far left as I can, looking at this sign. As soon as I pass the sign, hard on the brake, second gear. So I'm hard on the brakes, I'm turning in, and this is another corner where you don't want to be out here. You want to stay super tight, sacrifice speed, whatever you can to stay really, really tight. Apex somewhere around where all this riding is. Then you're going to track out here, and you can see I'm counter steering. This is kind of an ugly lap. So you kind of want to use a throttle. You can see I'm modulating to try to maintain grip, but I kind of walk the truck around and still try to use all this track over here. So approaching the Continental Bridge. Now here you can see I'm still full throttle. I got into third gear, so I'm third gear, full throttle, and just before I go under, I just lift and turn in, and it's completely blind. See if we can do this slowly. So there's the lift and turn in, no braking. I don't think I broke. Let's see. Let's watch this in slow. And yep, no braking. So no braking, just lift and turn in. You can give a little throttle to go down the hill. Now you want to get, notice how I straighten the wheel. I'm kind of in the middle of the track, but that's fine. You know, you can see the dark marks here, and that's pretty much where you want to start braking. And you need to brake super hard because, you know, this bottoms out, so there's a lot of compression. So this is one of the spots where you can probably brake this truck the hardest because you got all the compression to load it up. So you can really get on the brakes super aggressive here, and you want to get down to first gear and turn in. You want to clip that little curb there, and when you top this hill, you really want to have your left side tires over here on this rumble strip. I don't know if I actually did that. Let's see. So yeah, I definitely could have gone. I could have gone out quite a bit of ways farther out here, because essentially what you want to do is come off this rumble strip and make as straight as line as possible as you can to late apex this. Watch this little slow-mo. So here I'm looking up here, I'm looking up here, I'm looking up here, and you can see I've gotten on the throttle. So right around the apex, we'll back it up a little bit, watch it again, slow it down, it's too slow. So I'm already on throttle, little maintenance throttle just to plant the rear, open up the wheel, I'm looking right here, get it straight, and now I'm feeding power. Now in this particular lap, you can see I'm full throttle first gear, and then right when the tires break loose, I go for second. It's one of the best I've ever gotten out of this, out of that corner. I don't ever normally get it that good. That was just kind of a miracle, honestly. We'll watch it in real time so you can actually hear it and see what I do. So I'm first gear wide open, and hit second right when it would have blown loose on me. So that's pretty much qualifying level getting out of that corner. I don't normally do it that well. So going down the end ready straight. Not much to do here, just to keep your truck straight. Now here, I'm using these poles, and for this lap, you know, a little bit halfway in between to 3/4, you know, is where I'm going to brake. So I'm going to get hard on the brakes, not too hard, about medium brakes, and drop to third. There's third. Now I'm going to be still on the brakes over here, and I'm going to drop to second right before I hit this right side apex. And then I just really want to stay tight around this corner, you know, and I'm still in second gear, brake, go really slow around this corner. Now when you come around this corner, look over here, there's so much space that you can use, and I'm not even using all the space that I should be using, honestly. Let's see. Yeah. So I left a little bit out there. So here, the best thing about this corner is it's hard to tell, but the banking is all from this patch of concrete to this apex. There's a ton of banking. I've been to this track, I've physically seen it. You really can't see it on the sim, but it's a really, really heavily banked corner. So get the truck over here on the left side, slow it down to second gear more so than you even think you need to. I mean, it's going to feel like you're crawling. But you want to turn in, and you want to, I mean, even bump this with your right side tire, get lined up, you're going super slow, second gear. Now I'm little maintenance throttle, pouring it on, you know, get over here to the left side, you can see I'm counter steering. I mean, this is a really sloppy lap. I mean, it was a qual lap type run, so everything I'm saying, all the brake markers I'm saying to use during the race, you're going to back them up a little bit because you're going to be full of fuel and tires going to be wearing and those things. So again, around this corner, we'll watch it real time. I mean, it's just brutally slow. And then you want to just walk it out, use a bunch of track, and you can really get over there. Let's see, chopper. Again, I mean, my truck, you can put your right side tires on this rumble strip and not get a 1X. I mean, you can really get the truck out there on exit and use all the track. So we'll go to cockpit. that's pretty much a lap, so what I'm going to do is back this up, and I'm going to let you guys watch it in real time without me rambling on, because I'm incredibly tired. I'm sorry for the poor quality of this video. Here it is. So there's the 124.068 lap. Thanks for watching.